Welcome to Terra Nil. My name is Nilaus, and this is a first look at this new game that was just released. Terra Nil was released on Steam on the 28th of March. So what is Terra Nil? Well, according to the Steam description, it says Terra Nil is an intricate environmental strategy game about transforming a barren wasteland into a thriving, balanced ecosystem. Bring life back to a lifeless world by purifying soil, cleaning oceans, planting trees, and reintroducing wildlife, then leaving without a trace. And it is... on top of that description, I would say it also sort of balances between being a strategy game and being a puzzle game, because sort of the maps lean a little bit towards sort of making it into a puzzle and figuring out how to solve the specific problem of this terraforming. These first look videos aim at showcasing the gameplay and highlighting strengths and weaknesses to help you decide whether this is a game for you, and also to see whether this is a game you want to see more of here on the channel, either here on YouTube or over on Twitch. So let me know whether you want to see more by engaging with this video the usual ways: like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. These videos are only possible thanks to the support of patrons from the community, so thank you very much for supporting the channel and the work I do here. If you want to help out, then there's a link in the description below. Thanks for considering. Let's dive into the game. So we are now generating the map, and let's have a look. And we see that the last leaf is falling off of the last tree and revealing a surprisingly well-kept book in the middle of the wasteland. But that is going to be our tutorial book, or our guidebook. It says Beginner's Guide to Ecosystem Restoration. That is just really coincidental. Introduction. This book serves as a guide to the intricate process of restoring an environment from a wasteland to a thriving ecosystem. The process is not always easy, and even with this guide, you will need to experiment to understand exactly what needs to be done. In the pages that follow, you will find descriptions of the regions, flora, fauna you are likely to encounter. The book also contains blueprints of machines and structures that will help you on your task. If you are successful, you will eventually no longer lead this book. When this happens, I ask that you pass it along. It may serve someone else. Good luck with your restoration. And then we have all the different things that we will see as we go forward. We are going to play on Ecologists, and we're going to be skipping a little bit of the tutorial part. Thing we need to do, we'll just explain it as we go along. We need to provide electricity as such. These turbines can only be placed on these rocks. That's the only places they can be built, so that kind of defines how close they can be. Then all of this wasteland has to be detoxified, so we put toxin scrubbers in at these locations. You can see here that as I build it, you can see that it says 3 out of 6, so you can hook up 6 machines to one solar panel. Very, very simple from an electrical management perspective. Very simple, and it's nice, and there's no sort of overall electrical grid. It's all about sort of build one and then hook up things to it. Then we need to rotate buildings, and you can see that there are different ways that it wants to rotate things. There, if I rotate it, and then that's the area that will be fertilized or irrigated, and that's another area that will be irrigated, and then we can also go over here and then get that one. So then what you can see here is that when we irrigate ground and we turn something into fertile, we get points. And this is our currency, and our goal for the greenery is to get it up from the current 24% up to 100%. So we need to just continue to farm a lot more of this, build more locations such as this and this, and then look at these locations. Where are we going to build it? Let's build it like that, and like that, for example. And here, let's build it somewhat like that, and the other one over here. It's going to expand out to this location afterwards, so this is probably fine. Good. And then we'll need to get a... Can we... Look at that. That's the perfect location. Getting all that, we are increasing here. And the target greenery will just need to be getting some more. There, that also looks good. And then we get more area uncovered on the map. We can now see that we have different things. We have clearly we have some river basin that we need to fill up with water. We have some dead trees that we need to resurrect. You can see that when they've turned green here, these will also be good. We need to reclaim 80 more greenery in order to get there. We'll just kind of continue on this area and just reclaim a little bit more. just positioning these toxic scrubbers. You can see they cost some money to place, but it's kind of have to, right? You kind of have to build them here. I'll build you up here as well, and then we can see. Oh, this is okay. I think I'll build another one out here just to get more coverage out there, and then I can figure out if I can make a scrubber that has a right here. Let's build this location. You can see that the higher the amount we get, the more money we get. We have to make sure that we don't run out, because that's our currency. Now we get a water pump. So if we build a water pump somewhere, for example up here, then it'll, if we build it on high ground, then the water will flow further, goes down. You can also see we make things green around it. That's very nice, but it doesn't go all the way out here. It doesn't go all the way out there either. So we're gonna get more water pumps. Why are we not getting water pumps up here? I can build it there. Ah, right, okay. That looks actually okay, but it would also be nice if we could build it up here, though. I think that would be excellent location. Well, excellent, yes, but not sufficient, though. It only gets that far. And this will also not really get... Okay, we're going to need a lot of water for this one to even work. And there, and you're going to be... There we go. So now we have the whole river completed. Great. Great, 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 great. And we get the next one. What is this? This is a calcifier. A calcifier will help us turn shoreline into stone. And why would you want that? Well, shoreline is the only place you can build this panel. So if I, for example, build it here and I build it up there, then that's not going to be enough for us to cover this whole thing. So we're going to have to find a way to get more power in there. But first, we're going to be populating or getting all of this here as green as possible. And this is now a good place for us to build a calcifier down here, since that will also be able to build a solar panel here, and that gets us, allows us to get a little more of this area, turn that green, like that. That's better. This one also needs to be turned green. Oops, we are now having very low power, or very low, because we've been spending so much on just expanding. Yeah, okay, I get it. You don't have to be that insistent. Wow, that's annoying. But okay, it certainly wants to draw my attention to the fact that it's we're kind of running out of power. There, that's 55. We get that. This is the only way we can, dare I say, make money, make leaves. Here. Oh, that was not good. I'll just undo that one. I love the fact that there's an undo button. I'll build that here, because then we can go. This is a good location, right? 79 is the best. There we go. 79, getting done. And we get more resources now. All the way up here, we need some more. That looks good. Let's see what we have. Maybe something like this. See, this is also not covered. Should I be focusing on it? Yeah, let's just do that. Here. And this is basically free stuff. So let's definitely get it. 36, 34. There. Alright, we now have recovered a lot of money. We are also getting closer to our total greenery requirements. So we'll build up here. I think we'll build a little water here as well, just because. Oh, it didn't even get all the way out there. But, oh, it did. Perfect. Okay, so now we have water everywhere. That's brilliant. That's what we need. We also need to make sure that we get this out here, and maybe like that, and maybe like this, and trying to find some kind of patterns that make sense. Like that is a good pattern, I think. And before we make the next one, that's okay. And it's not great, but it's okay. There we go. We got the next mission completed. Perfect. So, the first step was done. Once the backbone of the ecosystem is thriving, your next step is to increase the diversity of growing plants. Actually, I don't think I think I should have actually clicked on this one before. Reclaiming this landscape will involve wind turbines for power, toxin scrubbers for clean soil, and water pumps to restore the rivers. The step to create a temperate forest is not always straightforward, and you may need to control fires before the trees can thrive. Oof. Once the backbone of the ecosystem is thriving, your next step is to increase the diversity of growing plants. Introduce finbows, wetlands, and forest. You'll also need to begin to pay attention to the local climate. Great. And animals, not just yet. We'll go back. Good. Alright, so now we have new things unlocked. We completed the first stage, and now we need to make wetlands, finbows, and forests. Alright. The way we make forests is... If I do this, whoop, make a beehive. Look at that fertile area. That is so nice. Sweet. And that gets us a little bit. We need to reclaim some more. We can reclaim this by making beehives here. Awesome. We get the next one. So now we get... This is where things start to go bad. We need to create ashy nutrients for our tiles. How do we create ashy tiles? The first thing we need to do is we need to do a controlled fire. And I think I want to use this to create a finbow and then burn it off. So that means we're going to go back to here. And we're going to go to that one. I don't know if wasteland can burn, but probably can. There. So this, if I get this up and running, which is what I want, 150. There. Alright, this is good. This screen is now green. I will take this like that. I think I kind of also want to go here. Hopefully. And let's see if we can also get this to become... Yeah, 92. Now I'm going to be trying to do a controlled fire. I'm worried that I might burn off all of this, but you know, it's... We'll see. Oh, look at that. We got birds. Nice. So I have this solar amplifier, and that can now target a burn here. And unfortunately, the burn thing kind of spreads pretty massively, but at least I will only burn on one side of the forest. Look at that. We got ashy nutrients. Yes. Alright, good. But it'll burn all the way down there. It won't go up the hill. So what I have now is these husks. These husks can be used to make... Like that. And see, if I build it here, it will not propagate out there. That's not good. Because it's not green. It has to be green first, and then... See, it'll only take the burned area and replace it there. But it's still going to be fine. I think we'll have all the stuff we need, like that. There we go. We got the forest completed. Great. But we need to work on wetlands. So how do we get wetlands? Well, we do that by taking one of these. A hydroponium. And that turns all of this into beautiful wetlands. That was a good deal of wetlands we got here. Unfortunately, it encroaches on this wetland here. It cannot be placed on this, and it cannot be placed on this. This is too far away from the water. This one is on high ground, so this one could be an option. There we go. Need to convert more tiles. Yes, perfect. And then can I then go in and convert this tile now? Still not. Oh, that's too bad. So I guess I have to build an extra one just here. Why not? Boop. And use this, convert it like that. So we got this one claimed. Alright, we got a research center. Research center is reduces the cost of some buildings. That's nice. And unlocks the ability to manipulate the climate's terrain. So we'll build that. We can build that anywhere we want. We'll just slap down in the middle. You can now learn the basics of restorations. You need to begin to address the regional climate. So we don't only have, in the first region, we only have one type of climate. That is, okay, I skipped tutorial. There you go. I'll explain it. We have humidity. Later on, we'll have other metrics like toxicity and temperature, but we'll get to that. So basically, if you do things to increase the humidity, then you get additional things like fungi in the forest, ferns on the riverbanks, water lily blossoms, salmon run, and rain. Rain means that things just spread, for example, in here automatically. That's nice. But how do you then increase it? For example, you can also see ideal conditions. This means that this is a good place to build. What I am kind of thinking about, I need... I know I need to have a forest on high ground, and that's really difficult to get forest on high ground. So I have to focus on getting the forest on high ground by doing this. Because then I can burn this off, and maybe, just maybe, I can get... I don't want to burn all of this. That's the problem. It's gonna burn everything. I need a... Oh, hold on. Maybe I can do this. That spreads it up here. Yeah. And then if I do this, then hopefully I can make do with just burning on the high ground. Like that. Please don't spread down. And then give us some husks. I got a husk. Perfect. So I can build an arboretum there. So I get some there on high ground. Perfect. And I can build these on random locations. Great. So I wanted high ground forest for sure with a beehive nearby. I know I need that at some point. So let's get that. These two are okay. So we just need to figure out how to get more wetlands. Wetlands seems to be an option out here. Let's build that. And then convert. Oh, by the way, we also got a cloud seeder. Do we want that to do that now? No, let's get... hold on. Let's get the cloud seeder first. No, let's not. Let's get this one. Because that will help with the cloud seeding. Okay, so that... It's not enough. Still not enough, but close though. What can we do? So, for example, here, then I get 9% extra humidity. 12% extra humidity if I build it here. Because it'll sort of take the humidity from the surrounding area and make it into a cloud seeder. That gets us more. We need to get up above 55, so we didn't actually get anything new here. Cloud seeder there, for example. Oh, look at that. 9%, 10%. Let's pop that in here. Then we get up and get ferns on riverbanks. We can see the ferns here. That just all makes it very nice and cozy around here. That's super nice. And let's also get some cloud seeding. Oh, only +9. That's not much. I was expecting more from this. Huh. Well, a little bit more, up to 69. Well, as nice as that is, it's not enough. We do have one thing, though. Here is an excavator, which is going to be... the excavator, we can build it and then sort of dig canals out into the water. That should be out into the water. There. So let's build it here. And shoot. And then digs the ground out there. And that dig gets water into this area. So that gets us a little bit... Helps us a little bit with... for example, this one is now next to the water. So it's next to the water. We can then convert it into a hydroponium. And then that will be enough, right? But we also should make... That's getting nothing. What if I'm going to need another location here. So I'm going to get that calcified. This one will calcify the surrounding. Which means I can now build a... Here. That will give us 1%. But if I do this first... Then we get this completed. The rain begins. Sweet. So now we have these locations. With the plant life and climate re-established, the final step is to construct an airship by recycling your buildings as you remove your presence, introduce fauna to the new custodians of the ecosystem. Now this is a bit, for me, I feel it's a little bit weird because I'd want to keep my infrastructure first before I get anything out. Wow, I've actually not at all taken all this out here. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Yeah, it is kind of sad. Okay, so see, this becomes fertile just because of the rain. But we need more. We need more. So we'll do some cloud seeding here. That should give us a nice fat cloud seeding. 9% more cloud seeding. Great. We're still a long way up to the final part. So let's see if there's anything anywhere else we can build this. Cloud seeding already done. Here, cloud seeding, only 4%. Not a lot. Then what we can do is... Yeah. Can you be... Yes, like this. I want to just dig in here, because even though it says we're done, I feel that there's a little bit more that we need to do. And that's calcifier over here, so that we can get a solar panel in there. This is now getting fertile. Ooh, look at that. Look at the amount of money we get here. Yeah, these just turn fertile actually by themselves. That's kind of surprising. But this will now allow us to get another cloud seed. Only 3%. It gets us to 88. Come on, 4%, 5%, 89%. Wow. We're gonna get one more. We're gonna get one more somewhere. Somewhere there will have to be something that can get us just a single one. Can you believe it? We need one more percent cloud seed. That's odd. Alright, then I'm gonna just punch a hole in here. That's not good. I really wanted it to be... Oh, this one is 6. No way of doing that. Yeah, just... Come on, somehow. Here, let's do this one. Punch, and then get water in here. Good. Cloud seed. Can't cloud seed anything from here. But if I calcify it in there, it's kind of silly. Then... Oh, that did not calcify much, did it? It didn't calcify anything. Weird. Nope, nothing. Yeah, we need it. We need it. What about over here? I'm just desperate for the last 1%. There we go. That's gotta be something, right? That's gotta be something. Gotta be something possible here. And we'll also get an arboretum, maybe. That's expensive. And now with this one done, I will calcify this surrounding. And then I will get a 6%. Oh, finally. So now we got salmons running in reverse. That is brilliant. I will just be making that. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, this is not actually fertile ground. Really? Well, it is now. And then... Nothing? Okay. Oh, because it's not burned off. Ah, right. Okay. So... Yeah, we'll keep it like this. So what we need to do is get back here and figure out where to build our airship. So this airship will allow us to start removing stuff. As we remove 10%, we get the next one unlocked. And I would start by unlocking things that are as deep as possible into the area. And you want to make it as close to the water as possible. So that one seems like a good opportunity to get all of this out. You get a lot of materials back, and then you have this deposit here. That was 8%. So I'm going to take one more thing. Then we need to take this one. And then we get unlocked. Now we can make a little drone next to here. That drone is then going to find a way, if we use a loading dock. If I do this part, then I can reclaim all of this area and put it into this box, and then make a loading dock that will get all these things. Then the little drone will come from here, go over there, reclaim it, and bring it back. Then once we have 50, then we can get another thing. That's when we can start getting some animals sorted in here. Then I can also get some animals sorted here. That one's going to be sorted. And the stuff that's too far inland, for example, this is perfectly fine. That takes out a nice big chunk of things. Great. Reclaim that. And what about from here? That's also brilliant. This creates quite a lot of things, so we'll just smash it down here. And then we should get close to 50% once this one is claimed. By the way, can I... Oh, I can't get in here, can I? No, I can. Okay, so you just have to sail all the way there. There's just one boat. That's why it takes a little bit of time. And once that's claimed, maybe we'll get more. Not quite 50, but close. 49, of course 49. And then did we... Yeah, this one is also marked for completion. I can continue to mark it, but first, as soon as we get this 50%, then we have the last unlock, and that last unlock is what we need for animals. And I might need a little bit of infrastructure to get all the animals going. There we go, got that. So now that's an animal observatory or animal observatory. I'm going to skip the tutorial and explain it for you. First of all, we got all of these completed, so we have rain and salmons and all that good stuff. Now we have to reclaim everything. All of our buildings have to be removed, but we also need to get up to 3 animals. The way it works is you have the scanning here, and then you can see for each of these, you can see some kind of location of where you'd want to feed. See, the grazer lives in herds on the wide open plains. So do we have wide open plains? That's wide open plains. For sure that's wide open plain. So scan that area, and then we find the deer. So we get 1 out of the 3 animals. Now this is a small amphibian lives in a reeds of a wetland near a finboat. Okay, so that means somewhere where there's wetlands and finboats near each other. We'll scan this area. It likes it. Perfect. And the next one is a large caniform domain is a forest which contains a beehive and is on a hill. So that's why we put a little bit of effort into this, because that should be up here. Should be possible. That's a hill and a forest and uphill. And we got a bear, a brown bear. Nice. The web-footed waterfowl rests in a large lake when it is not flowing. Yeah, problem is I don't have lakes, I think. I don't think I have lakes. So I can't get it. I don't think this is a lake. No, it's not. In a lake. I don't think I can make a lake in with the tools I have available. Nope, so I can't get this one. Boo! This industrious rodent builds its home on a river near a forest. Near a forest. River near a forest. This is a river near a forest. It's got a beaver, forest, and there. And the last one is predator prowls in a forest near a source of prey. So we had source of prey over here, and we have a forest here. That got some timber wolves. Unfortunately, this one is just not possible because we don't have lakes in this map. That's a really weird thing. Like, if we don't have lakes, how are we... Like, this is obviously not a lake. I don't know why we can't scan. Oh, it's because it's already scanned. Like, let's see if this counts as a lake. Oh, it does count as a lake. Oh, we got a goose. There we go. We got 6 out of 3 possible. Whee, we got the geese multiple. And we got beavers over here. That's nice. We got our timber wolves in the forest somewhere. There they are. Timber wolf. And near the source of prey, we got some birds. We have our frogs. Where are the frogs? Frogs are here. That's good. Everything is happy. And more things grazing. So we are now need to continue to erase our presence on this map. That seems okay. Get that one done. Then that takes there. Let's see if we can get these things done. No, I can't. There's also a thing up there. That's a burrito. Needs to be removed as well. And we can do this one. And then once there are not that many left, then it'll be highlighting the ones that are remaining, and then we'll realize that something was missing all along. There. There we go. So now it highlights everything that's remaining. Once this one gets done, and we are almost complete, 95. And then we're ready to depart this mission here as soon as we pick up the last one. And there we go. 98. 98. 100%. So with 100% reclaimed, we just need you to get back. We have all of this, and all we can do now is leave this beautiful location and be happy that we have now terraformed it back into a thriving environment and leave. Now it's ready for the usual needles to come back and build a factory here and chop it down and make some city blocks. But not today. Not today. Alright, so that is basically the first mission. The next mission will be in the next episode. If you have interest, then I'll be happy to make another episode. I think this game suits very well for a YouTube Let's Play because each mission is, well, maybe like an hour or something, and that fits with a good episode length. So I hope you find it interesting. If you have, I'll be happy to continue, but let me know if this is something that you'd like to see more. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's nice and cool and interesting. I'm wondering how much replayability there is, because once you've claimed it, then you kind of figured it out. But I guess time will tell, and this is only the first mission, and the next mission is not going to be in this. It's going to be in tropical, and then it's going to be polar, and then, you know, different types of biomes that we need to deal with. So we'll just look at sort of the progression between the different missions, so you get a sense of what it's like. So here we have like the map, the world map, and we got 70%. I don't know why only 70%. Maybe that's because we only played it on medium difficulty. And there's also something that says locked here, so who knows. We got restoration process of the world 17%, and we can then go on to the next one, the tropical, but that's going to be in the future episode. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section if there's something I did wrong or something I missed out on, or something you want me to explain further. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.